before we get started, if you all could just give me a second, I just really need to get this out of my system, you know? There you go. Everything's fine. Sorry, folks. I just... This is a stupid bit to open with. This is dumb. Okay. I had two ideas for the game this time around. You saw a bit of it right there. So, the first one, we do something with Kirby, and the other one, we use this little onion boy. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards Kirby, so let me just use this guy's body to demonstrate my point real quick. So basically, the idea is that there's going to be food floating towards Kirby, and then you have to tap away all the stuff that isn't food. So what I think we could do is just, you know, just freshen him up a bit, make him look a bit less like he's a gaping maw and staring into the void, you know? Oh god, his lips are gone. You know, just make his heart look like a tongue. No, that's not the right way around. Make his tongue look like a heart. English is my first language. Go on, make his heart look like a tongue. Or, you know, if I just open up another cell, I could probably just, here's his heart. He opens his mouth and there's a heart. This just looks like the Binding of Isaac. And there you go. Kirby, done. He's all done. Consume. You know, if you ever have enemies, just devour them. There's gonna be about 5 things flying towards Kirby. So we're gonna make some of the good ones and get them out of the way. All I heard was, if you have enemies, just devour them. And then my stream lagged. You wanna see something even funnier about that comment? Look outside your window. That's why you guys always gotta be careful who you subscribe to. You never know when they're going to find all of your loved ones. We have Kirby, we have Milk, we have Hamburger, and now we're gonna go along that chain of reasoning and add the next logical thing, which is a nuclear bomb. You know, as expected. It's like your homework for phonics back in the day, when they're just like, finish the chain of circle, square, triangle. Circle, square, triangle, except this one is a bomb. I'm gonna be honest, when I started my channel 1 year ago, I didn't expect to be force-feeding Kirby a nuclear bomb, but, you know, the YouTube is a pretty wild place. You never know where you're going sometimes. Okay, I saw someone mention that Kirby can be eating a baby. So, you know, we do need some more things for the bad ending. The chat is going crazy. They're like, oh my god, he's gonna draw the baby! Let's go! They love the baby! Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. He eats the bomb, he explodes. He eats the baby. What if he just eats the baby and he also explodes? There's like no difference. Here you go. Here, you know what, guys? What should we name him? What should we name the baby? Gary. I really like Gary. I don't know why. Okay, you know what? His name is Gary. Welcome to the world, Gary. It's time to leave it immediately. Gary should be excited. He's the star of the show. You know, this is why they say that child stars are a bad idea. This just ends up happening to them at some point. Like, I'm gonna be honest, when we were working on the game earlier, I was like, you know, I'm a bit worried. I feel like this game is not going to be as unhinged as the other ones. Like, this one just feels a lot more normal. Consume the baby. He probably watched one of my videos for the first time. That's why he is traumatized. Oh my god, why does it look good? Why does it look good? Why does it look good? Oh no, I'm going to hell for this. Make the mouth bigger. I'll do it on this cell. I'll do it on this cell. Or unless you meant like, oh yes, let me make the mouth bigger. Let me just get the thick pen. Oh wow, look at him. He's so scary. Give me a second, guys. He's spazzing out. Oh no. Hello, I'm deathly afraid of infants. Anyways, what are we doing today? So we have war crimes, we have domestic crimes. I feel like we could have something that has to do with like murder crimes or financial crimes. The only thing that I could think of is scissors, but like, I feel like I'd have to, if I make scissors, I'd have to make some sort of disclaimer when I start the video that says, don't do what Kirby's doing. Put the disclaimer underneath the scissors themselves. If I say fuck, now I can't be held accountable. Because, you know, now I've purely established that my content is not for children. Therefore, it's out of my hands. This looks like a bad YouTube thumbnail. Like let me just add an arrow real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some primetime engagement from this one. Just wait for the next game when they make Scissors Kirby a thing. Y'all will come back to this video and be like, oh my god, he predicted the future. Okay, wait, so the baby's animated, the scissors are animated. I feel like we have to animate the bomb now. Loaded statement. Do you guys know how I could animate my nuclear warhead to make it seem more edible? Make one of the options a chunk of drywall. We're just adding more things for him to eat at this point. What does drywall even look like? Yeah, this I put a lot of heart and soul into this one. Now we have to animate it. How do we animate a piece of drywall? This entire game is stupid. Nothing makes sense anymore. Okay, so now we have all of our options. We have milk, hamburger, a bomb, a baby, scissors. And now let's actually make the game. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to make them spawn off screen, and then as they spawn in, they'll slowly fly towards Kirby. Is this going to be a minigame or a microgame? They basically are synonyms at the end of the day, but I wouldn't say it's a minigame or a microgame. I prefer the term a crime, evidence against my case. So at some point between there and then, it's going to start traveling to Kirby's mouth. He wants to go right in here. God, this is gonna be such a pain, because we have to redo all of this for literally every single object in the game. Here you go, Kirby. Can you hold on to this baby for me? Just use your tongue as a pillow. Okay, just real quick, I want to see how this looks so far. Oh no, it's perfect. Don't worry, guys. When Kirby dies, he doesn't die. He just goes into the farm over state, you know? Don't think about how the concept of death is a very real thing coming towards you. Just don't think about it. When the game is lost... Why is it what is this playlist? I thought it would be consistently normal, comfy songs. Why is it playing the Smash Bros. Brawl menu theme like, it's time to fight? What am I fighting, the baby? The baby conceives a new special move. It's terrible. Okay, so I think the game honestly works perfectly fine now. I think it'll be a bit difficult when you get to higher difficulties, but like, it's fine, honestly. Now then, let's work on the background. And this is probably going to be the hardest background that I've worked on, honestly. So we need to find ways to add emphasis to this area without making any of the other objects hard to see, like the drywall or the scissors, while also making sure that it looks good and doesn't add emphasis to this area. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I'm not gonna lie, this is very relaxing. Like, I know we had this entire arc about like, oh god, the baby is being blended, but genuinely, this is very relaxing to just draw this grass. But who would have known that not drawing death and murder would have been a lovely experience? Why am I putting more effort into this game than literally every other one I've made? This is about Kirby eating scissors. Why do I need to add extra details to this? I mean, he's not as pink as I want him to be, but it looks good. Okay, finally. At long last, we can add the one detail that I wanted to add. Since the very beginning, I've genuinely been foreshadowing it. And that's when Kirby eats something bad. He fucking explodes. This animation will be called Die. So we go into the game. Kirby's dead. I'm a bit tired, honestly. So I think what I'll just do... So if you tap this thing in the bottom right, basically he makes a song for you. And what we could do with that is we can make him do the work for us because I'm very tired. Spicy game right here. This is a terrible song. Okay, well, it is what it is. Oh, this has been a long stream. Oh god, how long has it been? 2.5 hours. Almost 3. Well, the baby is a paid actor. Oh god. Alright, get this thing out of my studio. I don't want it here anymore. This is the game. It's too much. There's too much going on. You know, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. You know what, Kirby? You brought this upon yourself. Consume the bomb. Like, at the end of all the other game streams, I was going insane at how these games were, but no, I am just defeated.